Greetings, greetings, greetings to all you earthlings out there. Let Jah Rastafari be praised, now, forever, and always. Hail him high, hail him high, hail him high, and we hail her high, her imperial majesty, Empress Menenai. They are both in the persons of Empress Aitich, Meheret, Hannah, Medium, Selassie. Yes, hail her high. Here also I may, our Holy Mother, yes, or Eme Kadus, our Holy Mother. And in the person of I Kadamalgan Ili I, Uli Evalivetai, I, great grandson of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Ili Selassie. Yes, Akali Selassie, who is the Archbishop of the Ethiopia Orthodox Church, and he's also a Bobo Shanti member. Ethiopia Orthodox Church, fix those glitches, see, and don't be leeches, RB itches, see, and keep it clean. Yeah, hail him high. Mr. Bobo Shanti, Mr. member of all the Rastafari houses, we hail him high. And we I teach ever so high. Yes? Ili most high, holy high, ever live it high, Jehovah Rastafari, yes, I. Dada, oh Jah, yes, I, Jah. Receive I praises and move them through the jazz. Yes, the Jahisses them into the jazz and into the Kadusa Kudusan where our Jah and Jahis await them. Yes, we do give thanks. Yes, and we heal him high. Yes, we heal the high priest, Aaron, the high priest, who Jah made an eternal oath with, and comes every generation of man, just like his twin brother, Moses, and his twin father, brother, David. Yes, I. And their offspring. I am always one of their sons. Actually, I'm always both of their sons. See? Always a son of Aaron and a son of David. And there are times I am a son of Moses. My fathers, my masters, my superiors. They alternate. Wheel them high, 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 and ever, ever, so very, very high. Yes. See, that's last year, Manuel 99. Yeah, well, you know, I uploaded a video and it's taken a while uploading. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. I recorded it Sabbath, which means yesterday. Blessed Sabbath, heart of celebration, one and all. Yes, we do give thanks. It's the Sabbath of our master Moses of Sabbaths. Yes, Psalm 92. He wrote many of the Psalms, but it's the Christ Spirit that was in him writing these Psalms, writing them about himself in future advents. And in that advents and in prior advents, yes, this is what the Psalms are. See? And sometimes there are times when I, you know, being filled with the irate, you know, I still being, you know, reduced to being down here with you. I would forcibly and intentionally doubt within myself. Never in father, never in my father's or my mother. See? Or my goddess. See? Never, ever. But in myself saying, you know, yes, Jah, you brought us down here and made us mortal. You know, yes, but in this time, we have to come and reveal the full truth to you. Yeah? Yes, I is a I-fake being. It's you trying to compete with me. Because you all have your own Jesus and your own Savior and your own God, which you all find yourselves in. It's not that you find this God within you. No. You go and you find it. Or find yourself in this God. And then what happens is your religion, your falsehood of a religion, whatever it is, whatever idols you worship, it's teaching you. Yeah? They're teaching you. Whoever gives you these idols are teaching you that you are a God and that he's in you. You are in him. You are one. Yeah. Now, if I want to know, especially you girls, I burn the fire on the girls more than anything because there's more woman than man in our earth, and you are the mothers of the nation, so the fire it has to burn. Yeah? You already know. It just has to blaze. I with the ras. With the ras. Look on the word dildo and look on the word idol. Dildo have one extra D in it, yeah? But either way, dildo idol. And you women are turning these damn dildos into your idols, man. Worshipping these dildos, plugging yourselves and going out and doing all kind of things, man. You see, man don't have all those things. You see what I'm saying? But I mean, you do have some. They're not even men anymore. They're not even men anymore. They think they're anything. They think they're men, women, them, they, she, it, them. Yeah. You don't already know. See, but you don't know the blood clot judgment, and I mean, if this video uploads, it uploads. But I mean, the fire is, it's high. The torch, the flame, it's high. You know what I'm saying? About Makla Mega Hyper Overdrive, Super about Makla Hyper Overdrive, we in right now, you know what I'm saying? Because it just is what it is. And if you go up on the altar, you see what is going on, and just more judgment after judgment after judgment. See, and I told you, wait for the boom them, wait for the bang them, wobble time, lava time, show time, you know what I'm saying? Ass to the skies. Yeah, ass to the skies, people, ass to the skies. Yeah? And enough more things. And you see how more judgment. Just more and more judgment. You got volcanoes busting up over Ecuador. You already know. It's Bang doing this thing. Seeing I told you Bolt is working on his boats. You look at Bombarascla, France, Australia, Africa, Western Africa, mainly even South Africa. So I'm saying his mega boats has been charged up. You already know it's the judgment. Seeing? And he's cracking the magnetosphere, which is what we call sky ice. It's water, but it turned into ice because it's so high up in the sky. Seeing some 20,000 miles away from us. Maybe 17. Seeing, you see the stars and the constellation and everything? They're some 25,000 miles away from Earth. Believe it or not. That's why when you look at the sun, it seems like it's so close. And the moon, and all these things. It's impossible that there are millions. What are you trying to say? How big is the flipping moon? Stop the lies, Babylon. We'll catch you. Seeing Jah put all his creation together. Okay, he's not gonna put the sky. Seeing Jah, when Jah said go on, I could have never do that. Why would I put the sky way, 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 way above man? Why do you think I was so pissed with the descendants of Nimrod, his family, who thought because they were his family they could go do their own thing and then went and build a tower. The tower, well, it extended up onto Zion. See? It was a skyscraper and it almost scraped the sky. But I said, Judge, I cannot let him do this, so they have to get a judgment. Yeah? Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's what it is. See? So we burn them skyscraper. So we know that Ethiopia is some 20,000 miles above sea level. And they went and they built the skyscraper that almost scraped the sky. Dome. See? They were trying to get up into Zion to destroy the fortifications of Zion itself. Because they wanted to be God. See? And I said, no, never. Judgment, I'm casting you all down. And I'm going to where the earth itself is going to have to partition. I'm going to have to disintegrate the earth. Because when you all come together, you all have all this power, and then it's easy for you to take over lands and control, and then all of a sudden you think you is God. No, sir. Let me tell you something. Let me tell this little boy this the other day, my little boy we have no sense, come from Africa and I go and like say him blessed over here. Alright. No one is supposed to have more money than the government of a country. And no one is supposed to have more money in the country than the blood clot king, or the prophet, the priest, or even their little one, their boy, their son, me. See? That's the blood clot judgment. Because you people let the money get to your heads and you start thinking you're gods and you start thinking you're bigger than the king and greater than the king, greater than the prophet, mightier than the priest. All of these things. See? And you don't need a savior now. Money could save you. See? So I'm going to repeat it again. You see, when this blood clot king man set up, no one will have more money than my emperor Damien. See? And the royal family of David. See? And the extended, adopted royal family of Bumbleclot David. You see what I'm saying? Those who've been here know what I'm talking about. I ain't getting into it. See? But just know that there are some children who today the world sees them as Bob Marley's children, but they're not his biological children. There's many of them. See? From a certain woman. See? None of them are my father's kids. But my Jah adopted them. My Jah loves them. Yo, and he blessed them. They are his. See? They are his children more than they are their biological father's children who abandoned them anyways. See? So we Rastafari. You already know. But yeah, the thing turn up loud. Yeah, turn up real loud. You know what I mean? So we do give thanks. We're here. We're doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with the youths, them making the monolithic moves. So I'm saying fasting and praying and doing our eye rituals. Yeah, you know, the anime and, you know, the fasting, you know, keeping the holy days holy, and you know, the judgment. This is what I say. Enough more things. But those are stories for other days, yeah? Yeah. Anyhow, you already know the fire turn up. We burn out Orica Shield. We burn out all of them. All of them. Beast, He's Sick, our priest Isaac. I call him Beast, He's Sick, or You Suck. Like you're garbage, you suck. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Bozo Anthony. Yeah. I Jafar the Mind Shit. Calls himself, excuse me, burping. He calls himself I Just Star the Mindset. Yo, well, listen to the little girl. In his program, some of them he'll let the little girl with the British accent, she'll talk and she'll say, you know, you're tuning into I Just Star the Mind Shit. You're tuning into I Just Star the Mind Shit. Yep. Seeing, none of them ain't saying nothing for Rastafari. They ain't doing crap. Seeing, they ain't doing crap. They ain't doing no mighty works. You already know all of them. But those are the prominent ones. No matter, don't watch the views and all of that. Babylon do that. You understand? But they still support them and they still get money, and you already know. You see what I'm saying? What you see, their view count and everything is not what they see. They see more because they do get more views and things like that. Just like I do, but they never show me that. And you're not even gonna see that. They're trying to discourage I and I. Well, I don't care for views and likes and friends, nor your blood clot money, meaning donations. We don't ask for these things. Salvation is free. You give your heart unto the Father, and the Father will give you his Father's ever living kingdom. See? That's the formula. See? Because he's giving his heart to you. I gave I and I heart to you, and I brought glory to I and I people, the black world, and all people, because we know now that I and I, Jacob, mixed with all people. So therefore, I and I am in all people. It's just I'm not with all people. You see what I'm saying? So just more love and I'm more life. Yes, one love, and more love and more life. Yeah, you already know. You got this clown horror cause she'll calling out my dada name. Yeah, dada sellout. He's there with Babsy Grange and ministers and, pardon me, government officials. And okay, so what is your point, man? Yeah, I talk about you a Rasta man. You ain't no Rasta man. You're a joke, man. Every Sabbath he's on some foolishness. All of them on some stupidness. You never see I and I emperor. He's not your emperor. You's a fraud. You don't see him as the emperor because he wouldn't be doing what you're doing, fighting against the chosen anointed. You're not chosen nor anointed. One day you just take up a blood clot mic. You already know. You don't know. YouTube. All right, let me do this. Well, my dad has been there doing it for years, and he influenced enough more youths in enough more positive ways than you. You're just sitting there trying to bring down your own. You see? And this is why I have to cast them all down. From the first time I buck that boy to even get a judgment. See? Because I see he's just a little actor and he's on dope. See? Same thing with Bozo, He's Sick, and Funny. All of them, man. There's so many more, man. Even Puta, man. You see me answer? And I don't play with them. Yeah. Anytime I catch them anywhere, find me Profile's channel, I will confront that guy. And he will not respond. See? But to talk about my dad a sellout because he's with world leaders and stuff, well, what was His Majesty doing? Would you call His Majesty a sellout? Because, I mean, you can't see sizzlers at their houses whining and dining and, doing backdoor deals with them and all these things. There's no proof of any of these things because they don't exist. So, how you look at your black brother you're there in Jamaica and you look on him and you just criticize him so much? When he's doing the most for Rastafari, man. He's the pioneer for the repatriation movement right now. Leading the way, elected by our elders, This little punk, all of them, you'll never see them up at Bubble Hill, Bingy Hill, nor at Judgment Yard, acting like as if they're doing things. Nothing not going for them. But this is what they're doing, this is what they get paid to do, and because them think them have money and them look nice because they can buy nice things, well then yeah, people are going to follow them. Them have people that help them set up them stupid little website or whatever, man. Whatever, them YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Graphics, everything. It's a joke. And that's all they've been doing. My dad have been there before all of that, man. My dad is still there, I do the work now, and my dad have produced me. So you don't know, I take all that glory from you because none of you come close to I. Not close to the teachings nor the works, man. Not even close. But of course, when we try to just ignore the man and go on like we don't see and we don't hear nothing. Yeah, we know weird. We see how long you can't do that for. Because all this time just giving you all the chance to turn and repent. Why? It's what I'm saying, but you'll never bomb a clock do that because you all feel like say, oh no, God, as if what you're doing is right. Selling out the nation and having all these bomber clap platforms and yet still not coming together and trying to unite as one, you know what I'm saying, and create a big platform for give a voice to black people, I people, and our talents and skills, and what we have to offer the world, showcase that, especially the revolutionary roots rock, blood clot culture music and hardcore conscious rascal revolutionary dance and music. That more than anything. No. You don't want a revolution. You're afraid because you're going to lose everything. So we burn them. See, no, my dad never sell out to nobody, you stupid idiot, man. I want him to, man. Dad is doing the work. He has to meet with them and talk with them and deal with them. Want him to MIS Selassie will come at Bomba Jamaica. October 16th, His Imperial Majesty, great grandson. You're not a most right honorable. Sizzlers are most right honorable. We're offspring of a most right honorable. See? And we're doing the most right honorable rascal work, meaning at the highest standards, and no one can compare. We are the fathers of the nations, man. It's what it is. You see what I'm saying? There are princes and princesses, kings and queens, and we are God and goddesses within I. Yeah, and them do great works, man. And all of them mighty in a one. See? But I come to lead them and show them, yo, you don't have to fear nothing. We are the bravest. We are do the work. Zane, and receive this anointing to do this work. Yeah, we don't know I'm bow down to the authority. And that your judgment, because that means that you are bow down to Babylon authority for riches and all kind of things and drugs. The whole I want to depend on drugs. See? The whole of them. Well, the money will I still see a Rastafari. You have some dirty girl talk about Rasta and mix up with Babylon and blah blah blah. You talk about mix up. With Jah, meet with the Queen. How much time and how much world leaders, Churchill, how many presidents of the USA, including Kennedy and Nixon. How would they ask like this? Are you serious? So the rest of them, nothing mixed up. Oh, this is why we don't corrupt. Because you're saying, just leave things the way they are. Or do things our way, which is what way? War. It's always war. Because we don't get paid for that. You see me answer, so yeah, man. It's all good. Even you stupid people who ain't getting paid for it, but at the same time you have your jobs, you guys think you're blessed. You don't want that to change. So this is why you will never support repatriation, because you know it means it's a threat to your livelihood. You see me I say, it doesn't mean that it's more money for you if my people move. No, man, it means more problem for Uno. That means that Babylon now, they're gonna outnumber you now more than before. So how much rights you really think you're going to have out here if you stay out here and the rest of your brother and sister, well, enough of them leave. You don't stay there, man. You stay there. An idiot. Yeah, you make idols and all kind of trinkets and money and vanity and drugs, man, and all whatever type of favors, whether they be sexual or political, It don't even matter. So I'm saying even social, it don't matter, man. You see me, I say, you all sold out. All you black women and you black man out there talking about gods and gods. You have more men out there calling women gods because that's the agenda. Call the women gods. Yeah, yeah, my vagina. You came from it. Yeah, and then every man wants to come back to it. Like, you know, you want to go back to that vagina, meaning you want to sleep with a woman as if that woman is your mother. So it's like you want to be born again, meaning the vagina is heaven, a woman is heaven. No, man, you stop it, man. A lot of you women are out there doing all kind of nastiness and have diseases and stuff like that, man. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, and blood come out of that too. You see me, I say, yeah, we have to purify ourselves and know the damn selves, but what happens is you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Women ain't out here trying to be spiritual or pure in any way, man. It's all about vanity. I want to look nice. I want to have the nails. I want to have this, that, the fake hair, the perm, the this, the makeup, yeah, get my hair done. Yeah, the clothes, yeah, the bling, you know what I'm saying? The name brand, you know what I'm saying? The house, the car, the job, yeah, it's all it's really about. You know what I'm saying? And that job could be any kind of job, man. Some girls have fans only. Most girls today who are out there showing their parts and things like that, they have fans only. And they're making money. Yeah, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, Rastafari, we burn that. You see, and this is the judgment. It's getting to your heads. All these material things, especially when you could go out there and then do a video or take pictures, and then you know that people are seeing it, you could actually see who's singing. It gets to your head, you think you are stars and celebrities and gods. And everybody's trying harder and harder and harder and harder to get more and more views and more likes and more money doing this dumb shit. It is what it is, Rastafari. Anyway, I'm gonna crush the boy. Ermias Selassie came to Jamaica. There was a Heritage Week gala. It was on the 16th, and he was there. And my Majesty Sizzla Kalonji Ilimai told him that repatriation should be on the front of your agenda. It should be at the top of your mandate. We need to deal with this thing because this is what we are dealing with. And your great grandfather, Emperor Haile King Selassie, supported it fully, and so did his son and grandson. Yeah, most naturally. Seen who became Rastafari members, yeah? And then his great grandson now, Yisekali Selassie Abakunusi Elijah too. Yes? Fully supports it. Yeah? But him is not in a governmental position. He is in the spiritual governmental position, which is the church. You just wait. I taking up this governmental position, yeah, for lead I people out of Babylon. I, Sister Damien, those within I with us. Seeing? Holy Manuel is with I. So, I'm beer man this agwan. Burn out work shield. Burn out the whole of them. You see what I'm saying? Because all this guy, Ermias Selassie, said when His Majesty Sizzla Kalonji made his speech was, I hear you. See? But then he goes on Irie FM, Cabot, Knitter, on Irie FM, running off his mouth talking about the Rastafaris are misled and they're misleading people, and a lot of people don't know what Rastafari really is about, and Haile Selassie is not God, and 2022 you're still coming and telling Haile Selassie is not God as if we're wrong, and you don't want to deal with us because of our views, but once we correct that, then maybe we could work with the Rastafarian. But the reason why we can't work with the certain type of Rastafarian is because he didn't say that, but this is what he's saying. Had an Orthodox church service in Jamaica later on that evening. He said he would be there. Of course, because you're not God Bobo Hill or Bingy House or anywhere. You're not God Judgment Yard or any Rasta house unless it's a Rasta house that's sold out. Meaning a Rasta house that agrees that we need to dismantle the Rasta house, the Bingy house, which is what they've been trying to do, but they failed because my Majesty, His Imperial Majesty Damien, and his other Imperial Majesty Sizzla Kalonji were there to stop it when Snoop Dogg came to buy it out and offered them millions of dollars to give them certain items of the Bingy house, which would have destroyed it. See? So that's a judgment. Like the seal. He wanted the seal His Majesty gave to the house. Snoop Dogg. He didn't want it for himself. He's an agent. See? An agent of destruction. I would ask like this. Well, they want to dismantle the Bingy house there. They wanted to move it to Ghana, but then they realized, no, it don't make sense to move it to Africa, because then the Rastas will always try to find their way to Ethiopia, saying Ethiopia is their spiritual homeland, right? And, get them away from Jamaica, because Jamaica seems to be the spiritual homeland for the Rastas today, until I forward home to Africa. Yeah? Most natural. So, move the Rastafari over to St. Kitts. Revive the Ethiopia World Federation and the Ethiopia Orthodox Church, which were two leading houses of the Rastafari before they fell, and two houses replaced them. See, you already know Rastafari, the blood clot judgment. I should say the Ethiopian World Federation was a governmental house as well. Yeah, like all the Bobo Shanti, and you don't know. Yeah, Royal Judah Coptic Church, Haile Selassie Judah Coptic Church is a governmental house that today, true. Haile Selassie Naya Bingi, theocratic reign of his imperial majesty of Haile Selassie. True that, no. We are the three governmental bodies, yeah? And the thrones of the prophet, the priest, and the king. Most natural. So they want to revive the other ones now and have some new leadership. We are sell out the thing for money and giving the people a false impression of what Rastafari is. Some watered down Rastafari. No revolutionary music. No more African music. You know what I'm saying? None of that. No more. They don't want too much joy in your African pride and all them something. They don't want to see none of that. See, just have fun and smoke your herb and just, yeah. See, that's what Rastafari is. And that, Jah is coming again. Jah is coming for us again. The emperor. But then the emperor not dead. So, when it comes to certain things, debates and things, they're going to look stupid. Just like Muta. In his debates, he looks really stupid. With certain people. He doesn't even do them no more. He used to do Christian debates with people, man. And try to ridicule Rasta and thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? And telling people that it's not about his imperial majesty and all these. Anyways, here to Jah. More judgment here. More Bombaclat judgment. My Empress, she chant today. Judgment in a Bombaclat land. Yeah? Because they read. What? What she say again? Because it read. Down a Babylon, the whole of England. Yeah? It read down a Babylon, the whole of England. Yeah, man, it read that judgment. Seen? Yeah, brimstone and fire. Seen? And hail is raining on them. You see what I'm saying? And that's big girl. She's over there. You don't know. She's just bouncing on the bomber blood clot firmament, cracking it, because both cracked it already. You see what I'm saying? So you see why I go on a more judgment, yeah? You see the reflections of Sunboy and UFO man. You see my Sunboy upside down. You check Mr. Airbnb. Check into Tin Air. You see what's going on. Eyes to the skies, people. Eyes to the skies. You see what I'm saying? This ain't no playpen at the judgment scene. So you see, boom is booming up the place. It is what it is. Now watch nothing. 2 lizards drop. You see lizard mistrust after 44 days in office. The day before I blocked Psalm 44 from my master, who was born in 1944, Peter Tosh, the mighty and honorable prophet. I blocked that reference for his birthday. Seen? Most natural. Seen? So more bomber blood clot judgment, yeah. So you check them twos, yeah. 44 equals 22 times 2. So you don't know the twos are converging again. So keep your eyes on Berry, Mr. 44, or number 6, because I'm number 9. Yeah, he's upside down. Saying you already know. So more judgment. Yel Rastafari, seen? And yeah, lizard mistrust, you are nobody. Excuse me, B-girl is still handling the rest. See? So you see the Mountie, the Canadian Mountie? Yeah, she was Chinese as well. Yeah, man, you see her beer blood clot judgment. The Mounties, they're above the police, Yeah, man, them have enough powers, them Mounties, through the Queen, so the Queen drop and look there. Then the first female prime minister to bomb a blood. No, she's not the first female prime minister, right? Miss Lizard Mistress. But she is the prime minister that held the shortest tenure in British history, to blood clot. Judgment, yo. And you see like how your people are dealing with time, man, Rastafari out here, and you're playing these games, yeah, and yet you're trying to destroy I and I. Well, destroying somebody could drive anybody mad, You see me, I say, and Rastafari is still here. Seeing, So I'm more judgment for that nasty lady there. Yeah, what's her name again, man? We get judgment. She get buzz out. The Mountie. Seeing? She works with the sick and the flipping mental challenged people. You know what I say? She works with, she's in that unit. Yeah? Yeah, that's a judgment. See? Because we know I try to murder man. We're done mad already. In the judgment. Yeah? You touch ya. Eyes to the skies, people. We're going to light it up. See? Yeah. So you already know, man. I told my son let her rip. Remember I told you? Last Tronum speech, or was it the one before that I told you? I'm gonna tell my boy Beam, yo, just let it rip, and so he let it rip. You see? And you see, there was a streak in the sky, yeah, and there was like light emanating from the streak or the gap, yeah, because he ripped the sky open. So, the judgment, yeah. Really high, almost high. Really high. So the fire turn up, you know what I'm saying? My people, look, I don't have much time with you. I uploaded the last one. You already know. I'm just thinking Babylon. I don't know what's going on. Let me see if it uploaded, yo. Ross Cloud, it just uploaded. What a judgment. Yo, Babylon, we have burned them. We have burned them. Yeah, it's last year. I just found a boat. You go up on the sacred virtual altar of Melchizedek and you're going to see the volcano man. You see volcano man? Yeah man. And the army doing their thing. You see what I'm saying? It's the judgment. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna turn my superheroes, your superheroes, into villains. Okay, so this is why you don't really see them, but still you do see their figures. See, just like how you see volcano man. You understand? Yeah man. You see him? You see fireman? That's a judgment. I am Exhibitor Alamazi Amlak, aka Zatigo Anderson, saying, Yili the Most High Jarastafari. You see what I'm saying? Zerna crank up, people. You see the sun, you see what going on, man? Yeah. I retrieve my rod, my staff, day to day. Seeing, yes, it's like a boomerang, and it came to I and I day to day finally. And so I had to use I and I powers. I wielded it, and I split Comet Man, or Cosmos, or Spaceman into two. You see me, I say, and his Kaba, or his spirit body, and his other spirit body, his lesser spirit body, which you would call his physical body, but it's not a physical body. It's just a lesser spiritual body. Yes, they both split into, and they both lunged into Sun Spot and Sun Dot, his son, my grandson. See, so that's just a judgment, yo. I told you, your ass to the skies. See, you see my royal, blessed, most right honorable empress. Mwah, she's my love. You're seeing the love of my life. Yeah. You already know. She's my Isis. See, and I am Osiris. Yeah, it's the judgment are Orisis. Yeah, you don't know. And Lucifer is our mother. See, our mother nut. We love you, mother nut. But you must suffer for what you have done. Seeing you are our mother, we love you. We honor you. But we do not honor the wrong that you have done. Seeing? So you don't know the time will come where she'll be loosed and we will find a place for her. Seeing? It's the judgment. In Florida, bees. Seeing? This ain't no playpen. You already know. Bee girl doing her thing. Seeing? Yeah? And then, yo, you better dissolve the Commonwealth. You know what I'm saying? You see that? Yeah, man. You see that, man? You see the flares coming out that sun, man? This guy. What's going on up there? Hey, I got some pictures today. Wow, looks strange. But, yeah, Mr. Boy, man. Mr. Baby. Anyways, you already know. USA is getting polarized. I should say polar. Canada's getting polared. China is drowning, you already know. They're in Haiti. That's a judgment. You shouldn't be in Haiti. Get out of Haiti. Don't come tell me about no gangs or nothing because you're not sending nobody down there for going to help the people them. Seeing or build up the people them. And you would not support Rastafari going there to go and, lift up the thing. Yeah? And help free our people. Yeah, man. And assist them. I people, you know what I'm saying? Rastafari. Setting up governments and businesses and things like that so that we can employ ourselves, and feed ourselves. No, they don't want that. See? So, just for that, I did judgment. See? That gone. One Canadian Mountie is gone. See? That's a judgment. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Seeing all Chinese have to vacate Africa and all Caribbean lands and release all their holdings and profits generated from any activity to the people. I people. See? All illegal money will be burned. See? That's the judgment. When you come out of Canada or come out of Bomba Blood Clot, Haiti, you come out of all the islands. All of them. All of them, man. All of them. Dirty Blood Clot Babylon. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. You don't know. It is Polar Man in the judgment in Canada. That's for your wickedness. You're still playing with I money, but I got you. See, I know how to deal with you. yeah, Babylon boy. I tell you, they don't like I because I don't play. You see, Rasta don't play. So no, you can't trick I. You can't bargain with I get well. See, yeah. Bon France. Okay, we'll send them a letter. Now you have this guy, Emmanuel Macaroni, talking about he wants to dissolve this NATO and start his own thing and all kind of stupidness. Yeah. You stay there, man. You just wait for it, you noodle brain. Huh? You stay there. Anyways, yeah, the sky ripped open. Okay. The sky ripped open, people. It's just the judgment. Seeing? And yes, my son, Sonny, did it. See, last year, or was it 2 years ago, around this time, boy, you had a meteor that crashed in Luna, New Mexico. Yeah. Right now, Luna, Mexico, big judgment. You got both over there. Whoa, it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty. Anyways, you already know. It's a judgment. So, yeah. Comet split in two, and he's charging up Sunspot and Sundot, and they'll be targeting key strategic locations, meaning look out for wildfires and blackouts and power outages. Yes, indeed. And solar storms that are going to disrupt internet services and shut down banks and stuff like that, gas stations included. Oh, yes, you're going to have to suffer for what you put my people through. This entire world will suffer for what it did to my people. Do you understand? Rascal, I don't know what to this. Anyway, judgment, yeah? I don't know. My girl Bing, seen in the crash course, seen, don't be no dummy. She told you, hacking it down. And you don't know, hacked it down. Seen. Yeah, major earthquake 7.7 in Panama. Look at Panama. What does it say? It says, read it the other way. It says Aman. Up. Yeah, man. So the Aman, me being the Aman, I should say Aman. I'm really Aman for, because there's a high Aman, who created I, and I high, who came in the person of the emperor and the empress, and he does have a consort too, she's the mother of wisdom, So that's the first Amen. So then you have Amen too, who is an emperor Jaja. He means I Jaja, but Jaja have a father too. You understand? Yeah man. Rastafari Jah and here Jah is seen. Well, their mother and father irate them in a them image and likeness, and then them irate in a them image and likeness. So then that would be the third Amen. Saint Gib or Saint Michael, you call him Saint Michael, and then there was Lucifer who was not, and then she fell, and they irated in their own image and likeness, but due to her wickedness now, and her stubbornness now, she also created alter egos, alter spirits, which became Set and Neptis, seen, which represented darkness and the mundane, not the mundane, the arcane. Yes, arcane. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, and flesh, flesh, which material, you see what I'm saying? But you don't know, to the darkness, I Nephthys found her way and never sinned. She was raped, seen, and impregnated by her brother and force-fed the fruit that opened up her second and third eye and closed her first eye. Seeing, you don't know. See, Rastafari, she was pardoned and acquitted of those crimes by the high court of the gods. You see what I'm saying? But you don't know. Lucifer or not, and her son got a judgment, and they also had sex, and they had 200 offspring. You understand? And they were all demons. These are the fallen who fell to earth with not. The picture is there. It's taken from Egypt, Ethiopia, the origins of the creation. Seen? The origins of creation is there. Most natural. Seen, so you don't know. Holy Manuel I Selassie, Jarastafari. Yeah, and I. Seen, so you don't know, man. I mean, yo, we are here, more love, more life. You don't know, my people, don't just stubborn and rebellious. Don't come and tell me I ain't nothing, because Ethiopia is the only country in the world that was never colonized, seen, and the emperor came from there. See, now we know that the line of the kings, the royal line of kings was there, and the gods, they were always there, and they planted their seed there, and that seed always remained there, even though some did migrate. You see what I'm saying? But the original seed remains there. You understand? So don't come and tell I ain't nothing, because these Ethiopians now, originally, they never forgot their way. You see, and those who ended up ruling the country, those kings and stuff, down to his majesty and thing, they never lost their way. Those there now today, they have lost their way. Those who are in leadership now today, they've lost their way, and so they've led the country astray. See? And made all kind of links with the Chinese and all kind of thing. And right now, the Dam and Tigray and Eritrea, and it's just war, because Babylon want go there. Because they know that that's what I and I tried. See? So Ethiopia ain't looking so good today. Even though the economy is strong, they're a prosperous nation. See? Why do you think so many Ethiopians are here in the West? Now more than ever, they're coming out here now more than ever, because of all of the unrest and instability in the country. Yeah. Because you don't know. Rastafari there, you show them the way, but you don't know. Just wickedness, top of wickedness, so you don't know. And just that are going rampant. Yeah? Yeah, the most high Rastafari. Anyhow, you don't know, my people. It was bigger than a 7-point in Amen app, yeah, because I am the Amen and this is my app. I'm using all these social media platforms and all these things, and so there are my apps now. They become my apps, see, because I'm using them to the highest, setting the highest standards, doing the work that I do. You see what I'm saying? Most natural. Yeah? Yes, I'm most natural. Me I telling you, especially you girls, you love to rub up with girls and do all kind of thing and chaw and chew and suck and all kind of muck. I'm telling you something, those things breed a lot of diseases and things like that. You see, this is how we know, it's just the wickedness, because that there, human bacteria is not supposed to mix with human bacteria in certain ways. You see what I'm saying? And then you're mixing, and then come up with all kind of disease and all kind of thing, and it's nasty. You see what I'm saying? While man and woman, that doesn't happen. You see what I'm saying? But you have man where I rub up with some nasty girls, and girls are rub with nasty man, and then the girls are rub up with girls, and some man and man rub up with man. Man rubbing up with a man is the nastiest thing. You see? You know, say your rectum, your anal cavity, it carry the most bacteria in your body. That there. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of them, disease and nastiness. And then you already know, man, you people who are gay, you lesbians, you LGBTQ, stop lying to the world and masquerading as if life is so much better because you are gay or because you're whatever, transgender, transsexual, whatever, because you know it isn't. It's actually worse. Life is already hard for us. Okay? The straights. So don't play no stupid game. You don't need counseling, you don't need help. The UFC is here for that. We're loving the same way. But you don't need to change enough of our ways. If some of your ways you can't change, we get it. But enough of them you still need to change. This attitude like as if you're better than people. How? We already have problems as people. How you act like you're better than us when you have more problems? Listen. You have some lesbians that would hear a man say something or do something and say, yo, that was gay, like, yeah, that's nasty, or gay, nah. Don't come around me with that. Really, but he's a lesbian. You see what I'm saying? You don't need guidance in our life, same way. You see me I say? But me I tell you straight, I would never support it. Do you understand? Man, I sleep with Tranny and all them things. They just what they are boy try set I and I up. His name is Roots Man Lennox. A lot of people know this guy, and enough people don't have nothing good to say about the man. Well, this man, I helped him do a little move, renovation and thing. Not to no lie, some little landscaping, and even help him to move from one place to another. You see me, I say, with his son and his friend and thing. You see me, I say, and the man try line I and I up. Try to set me up with some training girl that turn boy, but it's a girl telling me it as a whole. Anyway, I burn out the thing, I tell the thing no. No, no, no. But the thing wouldn't stop trying. Zin? And them get a blood clot judgment. That thing can't crash. Somebody take that thing, can't crash it. And then the thing lose for your iPhone the same day. And enough more things. Yeah, man, enough more things. This me I say, yeah, Rastafari. Wanna for watch on yourself. Wanna come for play. We come for do the work. See? Yes, we came to work and we're doing Father's work. So, you already know this would be a P2 to the P1. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it was a Sabbath Realmz, but I just might change the title. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Florida's booming up still. Yeah, everywhere I boom up. Somewhere, everywhere is booming up. It's just the booming judgment. See? Don't violate, you get annihilate. Zine. Yeah. Rastafari. Yeah, you already know. My people, I am going to have to let you go. Yeah, I'm going to have to let you go now. Yeah, you all stay tuned, man. Everything's busting up right now in the judgment. Certain crank up, you see what I'm saying? And yeah, there's no escaping this judgment. You feel me? Ain't no escaping this judgment. And just to alert you, I'm making a big move tomorrow. Big blood clot move. We got crush them out tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? This blood clot judgment. Yeah. Everything is just aligning. You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying Babylon governmentally, we just crush them out, boy. Yeah. We not play with them. And then celestially, we're doing the celestial work. Seeing? Yes, reverence for celestial wins internationally and for galactic wins universally. Seeing? Yes, I coming from the I am that I am, and more powers, and more judgment, and more love, and more life, and blessings to the blessed, and more judgment to the curse. You see what I'm saying? Yes. More pain, more sorrow, more judgment. Yeah, we already know. Eli Mosai, Eternal Father, Jehovah Jah, Rastafari people. You just stay tuned. Seeing? Because, yeah, I have the powers. Seeing? Y'all can't unlock this. I went through it. I was crowned. And the blood line is with I. Seeing? My Sizzler, my Damien. Do you understand? My Sizzler is also an offspring of my Rasbornages, who is my great-grandfather. Do you understand what I'm saying? Well, he is also Sizzler Kalanji's great-grandfather. Do you understand? Before we are twin Messiah, brothers are cousins, and brothers through my dada, who is a spirit medium who lives in Zion, but he operates through I and then through my Sizzler Kalanji. And I, Father, Dada Aston. Seen? You already know. Hail Jah Rastafari. Yeah, man, give thanks and praise. So, you already know, man. You already know, my people. Just hold steadfast. Yeah. And I'm making a move, So, you already know. If you don't get a morning reverence tomorrow, you know what to do. I have two hands. See? So, you already know. Wuli ya vali vetai. I and I sis lase I kadema. We lanji I and I nigos demi and gang zi la se I kade mali we I kede mali we lai we I wuli I kede mali we zi I zis la se hi and I Jehovah Rastafari Ja Bagados Rastafari. And high. See, y'all keep shining, yo. Just keep it lit. You see. Don't watch nothing. You haven't heard from me in 9 days. That's the reason. for that. There is a reason. The reason is because 9 is the judgment. It's my number. And at the blood clot judgment. Seen? Yes. So you all keep shining out there. We are stars. Seen? ZTARRZ. That's the next name I go by in these streets. Star. Zine? Wow. Whoa.